What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 15 of the Road to Max Ultimate Ironman series. At the end of the last one, we did finish some quests, and I am ready to do Desert Treasure. The only thing I have to do is get the 12 magic logs, and as you guys know, I'm going to be catching the nature implings for those. First thing I wanted to mention here, the way I am getting these jars, if you didn't know, this guy, if you bring him any type of impling, you can trade it for 3 jars. So I have a essence impling here. You just click it, and he'll give you 3 more jars, so if you're wondering how to get jars, an easy way, that's the way to do it. Also, I'm happy that I got a bunch of nature rune drops from doing Slayer, because Snare does require 3 nature runes per cast. Not too sure how many of these I'm going to end up using. I'm also doing this on the vanilla client, so I don't have the names of the implings above their heads. So that should make it even more interesting. But we'll see how this goes. I am going to keep track of how many implings this does take for you guys, if anybody else ends up doing this in the future, so you have an idea. But hopefully it doesn't take like 10 hours. I'd like to say that didn't take a long time, but yeah, that was pretty awful. I think it took around 3.5 to 4 hours. It's kind of annoying with all the bots here. There's at least like 6 to 7 people in every world. I don't even know how many of them are actually bots, but there's people everywhere doing this. There is the 12 magic logs. There is also a chance you can get 5 Avanto seeds from these, and I did get that twice. So I ended up getting 10 Avanto seeds and also like 15 Irits. So I got some pretty good seeds from this as well. Also, another thing I want to mention, the magic butterfly net. I didn't end up getting it because I'd be dropping it anyway, and it only gives, I believe, an 8% higher chance of catching the implings. And I didn't really have to chase any of them anywhere either, so getting that wasn't really that necessary. But now that I do have these magic logs, let's go ahead and begin the Desert Treasure quest. I'm pretty sure that you can give the NPC all the items at different times, because if you have to hand them all in at once, that's 28 total items, and I'd be kind of screwed. That was definitely a journey getting all those items. I had to come up here like 3 times, but I am at the point in the quest now where we can go and start hunting the diamonds. I'm going to be doing the ice diamond first, since it's probably the most annoying one. I did make some restore potions already. I'm probably only going to be using 3 of these. But now I need to go make some more prayer pots too. But here we go. This is going to be an interesting one. This is really random, but there's a herb level from using genies, so yeah, level 46. All right, here we are. I'm hoping this is enough to get me through this. I am using Graceful right now. I didn't want to go and buy the Mystic because it costs so much. I don't think it's worth wasting all the money just to get Mystic for this one part. I know the Camille does attack with Mage and Melee, so I'm hoping that not having the Mystic armor doesn't screw me over. Camille started off hitting me like insanely. I think I got down to like 15 health or something, so I was kind of nervous that it wouldn't actually work out there. That's pretty much the hardest boss, I think, in the whole quest, so the rest of it should be pretty easy. So there is the ice diamond, 3 more to go. Now I just have to worry about the stranger randomly appearing and DDS specking me out. If that does happen, I'll be sure to show you guys. I remember doing that on my hardcore. It was like the scariest thing ever, just hoping that guy doesn't appear when I'm not paying attention. So the next diamond that I decided to go for is going to be the blood diamond, because it requires me to go to Entrana, which means that I have to go and suicide my account yet again. Thankfully, this part of the quest is pretty quick. It takes like 15 seconds on Entrana, because I have to drop my Draymond Staff and I have to drop my Dragon Defender here to be able to go onto the island. They do stay on the floor for 3 minutes, so unless something goes awful here and I somehow DC or my internet goes out, I should be fine. And we are good, so I got all my stuff back. Now I need to go and pick up all my other stuff and get another looting bag. When I originally did this quest on my normal account like 5 years ago, nobody knew about this safe spot, so it was actually kind of annoying to do this fight. For those of you who don't know, there's a pretty easy safe spot here. All you have to do is use your pot on here, and then when he appears and jumps out, you just run behind this fence right here, and you want to keep one spot between you and him, and that way he won't teleport, and you pretty much just stand here and you AFK kill him. He can still attack you, but I'm pretty sure it can only hit 5, so it's relatively easy. And that is the second diamond. There's the blood diamond. The next one I'm going to be doing is the smoke diamond. For this one, it does say that you need ice gloves. If you are an Ultimate Ironman doing this, just know that you don't actually need the ice gloves if you're going to be using magic without a staff. The reason it says you need ice gloves is because it takes off your weapons, so you won't be able to attack him. But if you're just using runes to attack him, you don't actually need the gloves. So I'm just going to go and buy some... Oh! Freaking stranger appeared onto the That's the worst time for that to happen, dude. I'm not even paying attention to my game. This sneaky little bastard tries to spec me out. I don't think he teleports to you. I don't know. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm going to go get the runes I need so I don't have to go and get the ice gloves. So I think Farid is definitely the easiest boss to kill here. As you guys see, I'm just using these spells back and forth because I don't have my ice gloves. Also, I did want to mention for this part, you have to run in light torches. I was okay with my agility level being 60, but if you're like really low, and you're an Ultimate Ironman, I'd say a good way to do this would probably be to get some of the strange fruit from the stall on Karend, but that is the smoke diamond, only one left to go. So for fighting Damas, I forgot about needing a ton of prayer potions, so I had to go and make a bunch more of those. There is a safe spot here that you can use where you wouldn't end up using any prayer potions, but it's kind of difficult to set up. And since I do have a ton of Raynars, using some prayer potions right now isn't really too much of a deal. Also with the lockpick part, thankfully it only took me 5 to get the cross, because with limited inventory space, going like dry on that, I'd have to run back and forth, rebuying lockpicks from Berthorpe, so that really wouldn't have ended well. But now that he's dead, I do have all 4 diamonds, so it's time to go and run through the pyramid and fail it like 40 times. So I failed the pyramid around 7 times, so this did take about 40 minutes to complete, but Desert Treasure done, one of the more annoying quests in the game. Also with the Ancient Staff, you can only buy it from Iblis, I believe that's his name, once. After that, the only way you can get it back is from killing the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. I think you can also get it from slaying mummies in the pyramid, but I don't really know anybody that's done that. That seems really annoying. So since I'd need to keep that on me at all times, I'm not going to be buying that until I'm ready to just grind out 99 Slayer. Up to 142 quest points now. I'm going to be doing the long annoying quests though. I just want to get them all out of the way at once. So the next 2 quests are going to be Underground Pass and Regicide, which both take around an hour each to do. Thankfully, during this quest, I didn't fail the agility shortcuts much. I only failed 3 times, so compared to other people, that's not too bad. At least for doing such a tedious quest, you do get a lot of quest points. So as for this Staff of Iben I have now, I'm going to be keeping this until I decide to go and kill Rex for a B ring. I'm not going to be using it for barrows. I'm going to be waiting for a trident to do that, but I do plan to go for a B ring after I get barrows gloves, so that's something to look forward to in the future. But now it's on to Regicide, which does unlock being able to kill Zora, and also a new spot to suicide my account when I need full empty inventory for stuff like Mess Hall for cooking and Blood and Soul rune crafting. It's crazy how much more challenging these quests are in an Ultimate. This one in particular, I had to drop and rebuy so many items. Also going through the Underground Pass twice was a pain in the ass, but I do feel relieved to get 3 very long quests out of the way. So at this point, I have pretty much all the quests done that I wanted to finish to get like extra things for my ultimate. Now I just need to get to 175 quest points to finish Recipe for Disaster. So I went and made a list of the quests that are going to be useful to me in the future, and those are the ones that I'm going to be doing right now. We're going to be starting off with the Family Crest quest. This is the last quest I have to do that is required for Recipe for Disaster. Also, when I go through it and do all these quests, I'll be letting you know the reason that I decided to do them and why they're going to be helpful. But yeah, let's start off with Family Crest. And Family Crest completed 1 more quest point. I do get these steel gauntlets as well, which sadly I'm going to have to destroy because I don't have any use for them right now. The next quest we're going to be doing is Watchtower, and that's the last quest requirement for me for Monkey Madness 2, so I do want to get that out of the way as well. There is Watchtower done, 4 more quest points. Also finishing this does mean that I have all the quests done for Monkey Madness 2. I just need to go and get the skill levels for it. Also for the Magic Experience Award, I'm 190 XP off of level 71. I'll end up getting this just from teleporting around while questing. The next quest on the list is King's Ransom, which is required to unlock Chivalry and Piety. This should be the end of King's Ransom, and I did get a defense level from that as well. 33,000 defense XP. I did also get that magic level from teleporting back up here to finish the quest. So that is 70 in all of the melee stats. As for the Nightwave Training Ground, if you guys don't know, this is what you have to do to actually unlock Chivalry and Piety. You have to go through waves of the knights, and you have to kill them without being able to use any prayer. There's really no point in me doing it now, because it'll be a lot easier in the future. I'm going to wait until I do have 60 prayer to do this, and at that point, I should have the levels that will make it easier to do. I did also get a 5k XP lamp from this. You have to be over level 50 in a skill to use this. I want to use it on Herb, but I can't, so I'm just going to use it on Prayer. I think that's the second best thing I could use it on. So I was hoping to get like 3 or 4 more quests done to get to a certain point to upload this. But I needed to take a break from all the questing I was doing, so I decided to go and play some Call of Duty Zombies, and that meant that I wasn't able to. I do want to upload this video today, though, so I'm just going to upload it as is. As it stands, 156 quest points. I believe I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more quests left to do until I can go for those Barrels gloves. So in the next video, I will definitely have those, and I'm going to try to go to Rex as well in the next video, see how that goes. As always, I hope you guys did enjoy. I think Desert Treasure took up the majority of this video. It was a pretty long quest. I think it took me like 4.5 hours to complete. But as always, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in that next video.